Do you want to hear about how I got inspired to make this channel and came up with this new recipe? I don't care. Let's cook. So first thing you do is beat the living hell out of 2 marinated thawed chicken thighs because life is stressful and stress adds flavor. Next, empty all the ricotta out of your container. Don't forget to put a cheesecloth in the bottom to strain out all the excess moisture. Like I didn't do. Also, I say ricotta because you can honestly use ricotta or cottage. It doesn't matter. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. You do you. Next, add in some Romano, because this actually needs to taste like something, and right now, it'll taste like a cottage, and nobody wants to eat a cottage. Now, you're going to pop the lid on that bad boy right there, because it's time for the mozz. Thumbs up for a clean cheese grater. Grate some mozzarella into a measuring cup. Then realize the mozzarella is amazing and you didn't use enough, so just grate the rest into the bowl. Now for the secret ingredient, feta cheese. Break up some with your fingers to get a fine crumble, because it's feta, not chunka. Good luck getting those fine crumbles, because it's just not cooperating today. I blame the humidity. It's obviously not my fault. Mix in a bunch of pepper, then add a bunch of parsley, because green is a color and a flavor. Then mix all the cheese together until it is creamy and smooth. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really didn't budget my time well with this clip, and I didn't feel like editing the video any further because I'm not a video editor, so if anyone is interested in helping me edit these videos, well, please let me know, because otherwise you're going to sit here and look at me mix this cheese for way, way longer than you needed to. But in case you were curious what it should look like when you mix the cheese, that's what it should look like when you mix the cheese. Isn't that some fine, creamy cheese I'm mixing right there? God, that is just so satisfying to look at. Don't forget to tap your whisk when you're done, people. It's important things like that. Now, wag the whisk in your wife's face because she said that wouldn't work. Then thank her for holding the camera for you because she's a great wife. My gosh, isn't she beautiful? She really is beautiful. Couldn't have done this without her. Now she's going to criticize you for not using enough pepper. And rule number 10 to having a successful marriage is always to listen to your wife. So before you crack that egg in the bowl, go ahead, reach over, get that pepper, and double the amount that you put in the bowl because you just didn't use enough. And honestly, if you're going to taste this for flavor, now would be the time because after you put that raw egg in there, you really can't. So add a little more parsley while you're there and at it. Now, the last thing to add to this mix is just 1 egg. Make sure the camera gets those veins in there. Sick veins, bro. Bam. 1 touch. Crack that egg in, and that is perfect. Just so you know, it is scientifically necessary to make the eggshell dance here. This is known as the flavor dance, and you should really try it sometime on your next meal. You're welcome. Now, whisk that egg in there until the cream is even creamier than it was already, until everything is nice and smooth. And you'll know that this has been accomplished when you stop seeing the yellow on the outside there. As you can see that I'm moving it all into the center and mixing it in. You want to make sure that egg yolk is not visible anymore. Now you're adequately creamy. I'm not going to show you up with my boss knife skills. Just cut your chicken down the middle lengthwise until you have 4 long strips. Now please, for the love of all flavor, do not add this much filling. It is too much, and yes, there is such a thing as too much cheese. I was today years old when I learned that. Still not happy about it. Use too much cheese 4 times, spread it over evenly with a spoon, and then roll the chicken into a roll, I guess. Then take a toothpick and spear it through the side of that chicken wrap, and toss it into a foil-lined baking sheet, and don't worry about spillage because, well, you added too much filling, you're going to have some spillage, and it'll be all over nice clean counters. Damn it. Don't fall, don't fall. Ah, that's beautiful. Got it in there. Put that bad boy in the oven for about 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 minutes on the center rack. This is important. You'll see why in a moment. Boom, we open that back up, pull it out, and you're going to see that these are not done at all. That is according to plan. So you're going to take that middle rack, and you're going to move it up to the top rack. Please use oven mitts, don't burn yourself. This adds some colorful texture and flavor to the top by cooking it at 450 degrees for another 12 to 15 minutes. You also don't lose as much juice when you do it that way. You're welcome. Boom. My latest invention. The cheese-filled chicken roll-up is complete, and you don't get to see me eat it because I forgot to record that part of the video. Cheese. Thank you all so much for tuning into the pilot of I Don't Care, Let's Cook. Be sure to check us out on Patreon, like and subscribe. Get all kinds of exclusive content there, or don't. Gotta be honest, I don't really care. Let's eat.